been 2 weeks. Who would like to recap the events of last session?
Hey, that's beyond me. All I remember is we shit in a pool. Well,
Someone shit in a pool.
I, I highly approve of the collective we shit in a pool.
Mm-hmm. We certainly facilitated it.
Yeah.
Aided
bro,
and
this was a team effort. This is definitely a team effort.
Um,
We
we, I think we started in the helicopter. I can't remember if it was the end of the previous session or the beginning of this session where we did all of our resistance moves, which
yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
100% involved a definitely successful raid on the cat habitat, which my father led and survived triumphantly, and I can't wait to return to hear the wonderful stories he tells of that endeavor.
He's not
Overall,
captured again, for sure.
no,
oh yeah,
no,
definitely.
no.
They were better this time about it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think overall that was a mixed success. We then went to the dog habitat, visited Dog Tribe, visited my man. I can never remember.
Hold run.
Gagarin 11. Traded the radio for working set of tools and a visit to Dogtown Pool, which allowed me to fulfill a dream of soiling said pool. We left Dogtown. I believe Gamma got their slingshot fixed prior to entering Dogtown. But we left, I believe, on our way to Rat Town. To what were we doing? Recruiting another cell, I believe.
Recruiting a cell and chasing down the human lead,
That's
right?
right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Also, I'll take this pause to
Zimmer 17. Go for it. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's the rat name, right?
Yeah, that's the rat who passed along the rumor that the Watchers had captured a living human being.
Hell yeah. We just gotta find one rat
Mhm.
in Rat Town.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna just say, I also have a bow, not a slingshot now.
Oh, excellent.
I got an upgrade.
Upgrade.
Was it you, Hugh, or was it Big L that got me the bow? Because I think Big L does it, but I can't remember if
I'm pretty sure it was Big L. I don't think it was me.
Correct. Big L created the bow.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. My man. I don't have any arrows.
Oh yeah, I can't help you with that.
Yeah, no
Wait,
arrow.
don't you have arrows?
I do,
Wait.
but like
Oh, okay.
he doesn't. That's the problem. Actually, can I make arrows? I think you ruled it that I can make arrows.
Yeah,
Because
remember
it
when
felt
you
like it
did
was like
that?
an over. I think it was like an oversight because he was like, this is
Yeah,
not
it's one
me
of those
trying to
things.
gaslight myself with the extra feature.
if I recall correctly, as part of the Bower talent, you are capable of making ranged weapons to include bows and slingshots. As far as I can tell, nothing generates arrows explicitly. Like the Bower talent doesn't say you can make it. The scavenger skill specifically says you can't use it to find arrows. Weapon maker, the warrior talent, only covers melee weapons like knives, spears, and clubs. It feels weird for a bower not to be able to make arrows. Although I suppose technically bowing and fletching are two different skills. It's got to be covered somewhere.
Well, it's just like, I don't know. Someone has to be able to make them, and it doesn't seem like it's a skill on anybody's like character sheet.
Exactly. So I am perfectly fine with the bower talent also covering making arrows.
Yo, hook me up. I
It
have
will
no
have the same
bullets.
limitations, taking materials, taking time. Arrows basically tend to be more one use than bullet. Well, actually, that's not true. Bullets are explicitly one use, but they are a lot more powerful. So
DM, I can recover some of my ammo after every battle.
I do. Oh, before we get started, I do also want to check that you all saw my note on Overwatch and the blah, 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 blah. Elysium clarifying that getting up from the ground is a maneuver. So if you are knocked prone, to stand up, not to move, but to stand up is a maneuver.
Solid will endeavor to remember, will likely not. I'll spend most combat, as I always do, saying, Ted, how do I do anything?
I got 2 maneuvers down: run away and shoot. And I think I'm good.
Pointing out, shoot is an action, not a maneuver.
Well, yeah, as you can tell, I didn't learn shit. So.
We're still working on it.
I got 1 maneuver down.
Yo, we got to get you in the water, get the aquatic assassin back.
Oh, we got to at some point.
Okay. The only other things I have in my notes here are that you had Gamma had also taken the time to create a rat totem, possibly the best totem you've created thus far, and that there was some hunting for food. You had set some non-lethal traps, and I believe we actually ended last session with you all settling in at a nest you had prepared for yourselves in Dogtown. Outside of the lodge, but not quite to any other, not close to any other fence. The night is not quiet. There is, of course, all the usual sounds of Paradise Valley, the sounds of insects and creatures moving around, but nothing that comes to trouble you during the night. You can get your rest, you can heal up any injuries you might still have, and a new day dawns. You will have to remind me what route you had decided to take to get to Rat Town. There is an inner fence that runs between the dog habitat and the rat habitat. However, directly north of you currently is the Western Forbidden Zone. The main outpost, the main habitat for, or the main outpost for the rat habitat is Rat Castle. It is on the eastern side of the river that bisects Paradise Valley. It has been only 2, 3, 4 or so days since your escape from the ape habitat. The skies around you here or above you, I should say, here in the Dog Tribes area are surprisingly quiet for what you would, for what you had experienced in the Ape Tribe territory. The sounds that you all heard of the operations taking place in the badger habitat that you heard when you were at the helicopter, in the ape habitat that you just left, those sounds have gone distant, if not entirely quiet, as you are currently sort of smack dab between those two habitats. There does not seem to be much going on. You have received the news from your returned ally that the cat habitat has quieted down. Shy of the river itself, it is mostly forest between where you are and the rat habitat, the fence to the rat habitat. As you all gather your things, set your supplies about you, your food, your water, your weapons, begin to break camp. What is your travel plan?
I was actually considering, gang, getting a scry in and maybe using a totem, but I have to declare the expected action, right? It would be I wouldn't be able to scry on anything else until, like, I wouldn't be able to use that ability until that event occurred. But I was thinking, like, either getting into Rat Town, right? Like gaining entrance to Rat Castle. Maybe helping get the location from Zimmer. Like finding where the human is. Is there anything else, or should I save it and be able to reactively kind of scry, right? Do my quick scry. Because I could try to, like, potentially scry in like if we see an event occurring, right? Like, oh, we're literally about to go talk to Zimmerman, you know?
Yeah, I mean, while it is always handy to have that in your back pocket should we need it, I also think that, I mean, getting into Rat Castle seems like it's going to be a problem, right? Although now that I say that, I guess you could hold it in your back pocket until we try and get into Rat Castle, and then
yeah, I could try the instant scry.
Right.
It's just if I scry now regularly, I can use a totem and I can just guarantee successes.
Oh, okay.
That's like it's whether we want to try to guarantee success on an action, but I can't use that ability reactively or quickly, I should really say, or just wait so I can use it quickly and and have more opportunity to use it as well.
I don't know. I think using it to get into Rat Castle seems like a good idea to me, particularly given the fact that the only interaction we've had with any rats has been siding with the cats.
Okay.
Anybody recognizes it, and it seems like we got real problems. So if you've got something to counterbalance that seems like a great idea to me.
Yeah, I could. It takes a little time from the beginning of our day,
Okay.
but we're close to where
Yeah.
we want to be anyway. Um. Uh. Okay. I don't think I want to use the rat totem for it, though. That's so thematic. I feel like it might be like valuable to them. I think I'm gonna use Ginkgo, which gives 2 success on it. and I'll take the opportunity to scry, and I am envisioning I'm envisioning our approach to Rat Castle and our interaction with the rat folk there, and finding one of us able to convince them that we should be able to like gain entry into the town.
Okay.
I know we have meat too, though, right? Didn't we? Hold on. Did we bring? We have a whole bunch of meat to grease the
Yeah.
wheels.
Y'all made me hunt for this.
We did make him hunt for the meat. Maybe it should be for the human thing, or do you think we'll end up talking to the head rat guy?
I think that's the one we should be more worried about. I remember Ted said he was like kind of hard to. We got warned actually that he's kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah, he did. I think we got warned about him. I think the effort expended on the meat, that's what we were hoping to like get us there. Obviously we'll see how that goes, but maybe yeah, the interaction with the leader of the rat tribe. Okay, yeah, I'll envision. I'll still use Ginkgo. I'll envision our interaction with the rat tribe and how it starts to go a little south on us, but we're able to recover and prove to him that we are we actually are allies, or at the very least, we're not enemies.
Alrighty. When you use the item to scry, your roll is modified with the same number. Totem can only be used once. You can only use one totem at a time. Okay. So that is a scry roll from you.
Yes.
Ginkgo is what, a 2 success totem, if I remember
2
correctly?
success totem. Yeah.
Okay, so that is +2 skill dice to your scry
okay,
roll.
so I get more chances to win. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And since you are not ultra instinct scrying, you get your full scry pool.
I get my full thing. This is 12 die.
Damn.
Hell yeah! Look at that. Oh,
Not a
good
single
Lord.
one hit.
Shout out to all 12 of those dice.
Yo,
Shout
I'm
out to
due.
all 12 of those guys.
I'm due.
Okay, there's 2.
I'm due.
Oh,
You
no.
are tenacious. Damn.
There we go.
Holy
5
shit.
successes.
Peace out to Ginkgo. What's up? My man.
You do suffer
don't.
1 point of instinct damage.
Yeah.
You gain 1 feral point. Everybody, make sure to get your feral points.
I'm still maxed out.
Well, spend some feral points, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, don't worry, I'm gonna shoot some shit. Hunt
Note
sweet
of
instincts.
Okay. A 5 success on
successes.
that interaction.
Right.
However that plays out, I don't exactly know. Is there time, gang, for me to hang out with my teddy bear real quick?
That does take you 4 hours, so you would
Ooh.
you would be spending your morning doing this.
Oh
You're welcome to,
boy.
but it would take your whole morning.
If I swam, it'd still be the same thing, right? Because it's
Correct.
just exhibiting the behavior or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah. I gotcha. 4 hours seems like a lot. I'm only down 1, but I feel like I'll need that 1. You know?
Yeah, I think
Today was
it's time well spent cuddling your teddy bear.
My Teddy Ruffskin.
Yeah.
My Paddington bear. Cool. Well, if we are cool with that, then I'll take the time to chill with the bear. We'll have a kind of a relaxed morning.
Okay. Is there anything either of you two want to do during those 4 hours?
Uh, I think I'm going to go check down the traps.
Yo, can you make arrows? Legitimately?
You could use the time to make arrows.
Yeah, I got time. Yeah, fuck it.
Go ahead and make a hunt roll. Dang. I was
Insane.
going
Holy
to say,
moly.
go ahead. Bonnie, can you? He's trying to sleep. Can you not?
I'm sorry.
She's going up to Otis and she's like barking at him.
Yeah.
Like he is asleep in one of the chairs. Anyway.
Yeah.
I really should have thought this through before I did it, because my initial plan was like each success will be a d6 of arrows, just like food or water. You know what? I'm just gonna go with that for now. You guys will have a ton of arrows for now. I'll just have to throw stuff at you, so you have to use them up. That's all. Go ahead and roll 4 dice. Keep in mind, arrows. I don't think arrows have weight, right?
I think not like individual. Yeah, for like 10, it's like
Yeah,
a quarter,
okay.
like 25.
They're considered tiny items, so they don't take up weight.
4 base dice.
So how many arrows do you make?
About to find out.
16. That's a lot of damn arrows. Okay.
16, holy.
Yeah, it's 10.
How many do I get?
10.
10? Huge. Huge.
Yeah, just for flavor, since I have the weapons collector talent, I will just be helping Big L, like fascinated by the whole process and following whatever instructions Big L gives me to help him.
Yeah, there we go. Add 6 onto mine.
You've got 4 hours. I feel like that's a reasonable thing for now. I will see if there is ever anything official at another time. It is the early afternoon at this point. The sun has passed its zenith and is beginning its very slow descent when you set out.
I will still take down my traps.
Yes. Recovering the materials in case you should need it further. The trip to the rat habitat from where you are is probably a couple miles. It'll be an hour or so at a steady walk. More if you kind of want to take it easy, less if you want to try to double time it. That is to head straight to the inner fence, like bypass the Western Forbidden Zone just barely, and head straight to the inner fence. You will be on the far western side of the rat habit. Give me 1 second. I think my dog is trying to force open the door. I'll be right back.
Y'all want to go through the Forbidden Zone? Questions? Thoughts?
Dude, I've been trying to get there. I've been trying to get us there.
That's all Gamma's been trying to do. Every move.
That is how I get my wife back.
Right. Well, actually,
I'm for it.
Right. That's not fair on my part. Not every move has been trying to get to the Western Forbidden Zone. A significant number of moves have been trying to get to Peak Cabin.
That is true. Yeah. That one's for me.
Yeah.
But I think my wife could be there.
Yeah.
That could be a secret entryway.
Yeah.
My wife is all the places that I just want to go, guys. We got to really check it out.
We gotta check it out.
Sort of
One of them is going to be correct.
can't wait till we do get into the Western Forbidden Zone, explore the whole thing, get into the most secure room in the place, only to find a note that reads, Gamma's wife is in the other Forbidden Zone.
Fuck.
God dang it.
Sorry, Gamma, your wife is in another Forbidden Zone.
All right, sorry about that. I have returned.
No worries.
So yeah, that would put you on the far western zone of the rat habitat. It would be another couple miles just from there to the river, and you'd have to find some way across the river. So, what is your travel plan? What is your actual destination from where you are setting out? About a mile and a half outside of the lodge.
You know, let's let our Bushmen lead us.
Yeah, I'm down
So
with
we're
that.
we're going through the Forbidden Zone?
I mean, I don't think that's a good idea. But if the Bushman leads us there, I suppose we do.
You're baiting me. You're baiting me so bad. So bad.
Look, what's his face survived, right?
I'm assuming you're talking about Pluto again, and I will remind you, he categorically
He didn't make it.
He did not make it. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just like turned around.
Yeah, okay, you got me on that one.
I'm just throwing that out there. You all do what you want to do. I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't mind taking a roundabout way through the wilderness. We all have things that interact with the wilderness a little bit, you know. Always good to see if they come up, but I don't really care how we get there, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think taking on the additional risk of going through the significant risk of going through the Western Forbidden Zone, right, is necessary at this point. I mean, I think the real question, right, is are we going to make a beeline for the rat habitat? And or are we going to try and take a wider berth and maybe cross the river before we cross the inner fence?
You mean go through like Reptile Town? Well, not we have to go through there, but through Reptile territory.
Go closer to reptile territory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean, we know the crossing there, so we don't have to like try a brand new one.
Right.
What do you think, Bear Grylls?
I'm down with going to a roundabout way. Like I just feel like it's the safer option for us.
Yeah, I mean they know us on site.
Yeah. And it hasn't been that long since they tried that. So
Okay, so it sounds to me like what we're going to be doing, just looking at the map, is going in sort of a direct route from where we are towards reptile territory, to the river crossing that we know in that area. And then once we've crossed the river, we'll start heading, I guess, according to this map, north, right? And we'll decide at that time how closely we're following the river versus moving into the cover of the wilderness there. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Heading from where you are to the river crossing. I will assume if you are looking at the map, you can see that there would be a checkpoint along the way. I will assume you are going to skirt north to avoid that and come back down near the ford.
Mhm.
Overall, the trip will take you probably a couple hours. It'll take you about 2 hours. Extra time to bypass the checkpoint. She just will not let Otis just go to sleep. She wants to play so badly. Take you 2 hours or so to get to the river crossing. And the trip through the forest itself is rather uneventful. You do find yourselves passing through the area when you were on your way to the ape habitat. You had passed an area where a voice had spoken into your mind. That does not happen this time, but you do find yourself passing through the same portion of the forest. You can see sort of crumbling walls through a particularly dense piece of forest, but no voice. Want to get in the trash can? I'm not even going to argue with you at this point. Eventually coming out, coming to the edge of the forest, which gives way to the kind of, oh God, what is the term for that? Scrub. The scrub that leads eventually to the beach that crosses the river ford. Crosses to the river ford. You can see the familiar rocks, water rushing over them, leaving them slick with algae and water. And on the far side, for two of you at least, the home that is the reptile habitat. As you have drawn closer and closer to the beach, the sounds of watcher activity have begun to grow louder and louder. And you can see in the distance, flying above the islands in the lake, a number of watcher drones making regular circular patrols over the islands, even extending out into the lake. Not all the way to the shores that you all are on, but clearly doing some sort of patrol of the ape habitat. This does mean that as you are approaching the tree line, you can see them, you do realize that, barring any sort of attempt to hide or conceal or obscure yourselves, it's possible they might spot you while you attempt to cross the river ford.
Do we wish to find an alternate way?
Yes.
Or disguise yourselves or try to sneak, up to you.
I mean, wait a minute. Just dig us under the river. And then we charge a toll.
Nice. So, essentially, you're turning me into Elon Musk's Boring Company.
Yes, profits.
Cool. Yeah, I think it might be worth spending the next half hour to hour wandering, I guess, along the river towards the rat habitat, just to see if we can get to a point where the watchers aren't. hovering over us?
You can head north, sticking to the tree line, kind of continuing to watch the drones behind you. They continue their circular. Actually, you know what? Whoever has the best scout roll, go ahead and make a scout roll. You can add a +2 modification, one for each of your companions who are going to presumably assist, unless there is something either of you would like to do. Either of the other two players would like to be doing while you all are traveling up the river.
Do you have to have a point in scout to help?
I don't believe this requires it. You just need to be able to. Usually, for assisting someone, you just need to be able to explain how you are assisting.
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
assume this is you, Big L.
I
I've
have
got
a
a
2 in scout.
I've got a 2 in scout and a 5 wisdom, or 5 wits.
Well, then it's you then,
Okay.
because I got 4.
Big wit.
Okay, and the bonus dice are skill dice?
Correct. Okay. One success. You can push if you want. Not necessary.
No,
I mean,
yeah, I think
one
this
will
is
be
sufficient.
okay. The drones around the Ape Islands in the Ape habitat, continue their regular, somewhat circular patrol of the islands, extending out about halfway between the islands and the shore into the lake. As you move north, you can see that those drones fall away, and the drones that would oversee the checkpoint also begin to disappear from view. As you move towards the rat habitat, however, it becomes apparent that you are walking towards an area that has increased watcher activity. There are certainly going to be the usual watcher patrols at the rat checkpoints, but this is something more. There is, at the very least in the distance, a handful more drones than you would expect. Your trip can take you as far towards the inner fence as you'd like. In terms of river crossing, in terms of river crossing, the river itself is as fast, as cold, and as wide as basically as anywhere else that's not the lake. You don't see anything that would approach the relative safety of the ford down by the lake, but nothing that is demonstrably worse either.
And about how wide are we talking?
Just double checking that. I believe the river is, I want to say 30. Can't remember if it's feet or yards, and I believe the answer is yards.
Okay.
The river and the lake. Whoever wants to cross the river would be wise to avoid the parts where the rapids are wild. One wrong step can be lethal. 30 yards. So about 90 feet across.
Okay.
For what it's... The water does not seem to be quite as rapid here as it is at the ford itself.
What do you guys have in mind for getting across the river here?
I mean, if it's all kind of the same, then we just like pick a point and cross, right?
Yeah. Um. Why don't you give me a minute? I think I think I'm gonna try and find something that might help. I'm gonna forage around in the woods and just see if I can't find some relatively decent sized sticks that I might be able to lash together, not necessarily for a full raft, but just something that like you can rest your forearms on and sort of use almost like a kickboard. That makes sense?
Sounds...
Any idea what I should be rolling?
I'm checking the full-on description of scavenge, but I feel like that would either be scavenge or know nature. But I'm trying to remember if scavenge specifically refers to your horde.
I think scavenge specifically refers to my horde. I'd rather
Yeah.
it didn't, but I think it would. I mean, scavenge would literally be like pulling kickboards out of my horde.
Which you can try.
Nah, fuck
Otherwise,
it.
you can make a no nature roll if you are looking for more local and natural items, branches, boards, or not boards, wood logs that are safe enough, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think I'll do the no nature. It seems weird to have, like, if it was a kickboard, like I think scavenge might work, or a flotation device like that. I think scavenge might work. But considering I'm trying to find enough for all of us, I think no nature makes sense. So I will roll that.
3 successes. Yeah, not a problem. In fact, there are... Go ahead.
Hey, give me a hand dragging this out of here.
All
You
right.
find a tree that has been broken in half. You're guessing not so much by rot, but by maybe a giant hornbug or some other thing that has literally just snapped the tree out. It's not it's not a boat, it's not a raft, but it's as close as you can get
Nice.
without working it.
Yeah, if we just lay across this like Roy Scheider and Richard Dreyfuss at the end of Jaws, we should be fine.
What?
Sorry,
Those Jaws?
yeah, I think I just had a little stroke. Sorry.
Oh man.
But yeah, we can use this. We can like rest our upper bodies on it and sort of kick our legs. That might help us get across.
Oh, all right. No, Big Al and I were good swimmers.
Oh, then I'll get in the middle then.
Mm.
All right.
I mean, I know you're a great swimmer, Game. You had that amazing swim by the ape habitat. It was inspiring.
Again, I cannot reiterate, it's very dangerous. I don't recommend doing it.
Yeah, that's why I looked for this. I'll kick the log. Ow.
This is why I keep saying it as well. This is why you're the idea guy.
I'm the idea guy.
All right, well, the two of you go lift that log and get it ready.
I will
What?
attempt to lift it and just end up dragging it or rolling it or some combination of the two.
I think I'm the weakest one here.
I don't know. Are you?
My strength is a 2 right now.
Good lord.
He is the
Yeah.
weakest one here. You know, statistically, I think
Yeah.
canonically I am, but
Yeah.
statistically,
Well, these muscles are all for sure. This is.
All right. You all are trying to use this log to swim across the river. This is a hell of a swim. Having the board makes this less of an issue of can you swim it and more just can you hold on?
Mhm.
Because this water is fucking cold. It gets warmer as it moves south. You know that the water around the ape habitat is not exactly warm, but it's at least less cold. So I think this is going to come down to an endure roll. This, I'm not going to lie, would normally be at a -1 modification for the cold, because this is not easy to endure, especially for you two reptiles in your cold-blooded state. But with the log, that will provide you with a +3 dice gear bonus to this roll.
insane.
3 successes on that no nature. You can roll one at a time, with the usual ability to stunt to provide success for others. As always, if you need to push your roll and damage roll explosions on the gear dice, that will reduce the gear bonus of your log.
Who's rolling first?
It's me. I'm rolling endure with
Correct.
3 gear.
3 gear.
3 gear.
Do you have any ranks in endure?
No.
Okay, then I need you to, because of the -1 modification, I need you to add 1 skill die, excuse me. So it'll be your base dice, 1 skill die, 3 gear dice, and any successes on that skill die will count against you. That is
Count
a
against
negative
me, okay.
modification.
I am the water.
You are the water. You have 1 success. So
Hell
far, you are
yes.
not hurting yourself. You are not hurting the log, but you are getting a.
That is all we can hope for.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go next. It's a -1. So should I take away 1 skill dice? Or should I take
Yeah,
away 4?
unfortunately, the builder does not allow you to do negative dice, which would be, what feels like a functional part of the fucking system.
Yeah,
now.
it seems like an oversight.
But
How
we will
about this,
basically
right?
just.
I only have 1 point in my endure, so like we can just use that skill dice.
Yeah, just ignore that skill die.
Yeah, just ignore the skill
Yeah.
die then. That's easy.
Okay.
Usually I just start from the right with ignoring dice.
Okay, here we
But
go.
for 1 die, that's all it is. And make sure you've got the 3 gear dice. You do. 1 success. That log
Right.
keeping you afloat.
All right. I also have 1 skill die in endure, so we will just ignore that.
Everybody took the bare minimum. Just we need 1.
Alrighty. You have 1 extra die for stunt, which normally you'd be able to help somebody. You don't need to do that since you are the last one. In this case, the extra success for the stunt. Oh my gosh! I just realized if you had to push that, that would have hurt.
It would have been real bad.
But the 1 success will reduce the amount of distance you all flow downriver
Mhm.
with the log wall you cross. You lose probably about a half a mile. That's about it. This is 90 yards that you all are swimming. This is not a fun swim. This is cold. It is miserable. And by the time you all are in shallow enough water to let go of the log and let it float downriver and pull yourselves out, you all are freezing. Fortunately, you have crossed into the terrarium, and the weather here, as all of you know, but two of you more intimately, is a little more humid, a little warmer. And it takes just enough of the edge off. But your clothes are soaked. Overall, it takes you, I mean, 90 yards, you're talking a good solid 3 or 4, maybe even 5 full minutes of swimming in icy cold water.
This is going great.
Very refreshing.
I feel my body tensing up extremely hard. I'm getting sleepy.
Just a little further.
Water shouldn't be allowed to be this cold. Oh,
You are across the river. Where are you headed? Are you just heading straight up to the inner fence?
see. I think so. I think that's just what we should be doing. Yeah, I think that's what we plan on doing anyway.
Keeping the shoreline in sight, heading north, staring at the icy water that you just crossed. It's another probably hour. This is slower travel than before. The ground is softer. You all are wet and cold. Your clothes are heavier. So it takes you a bit longer to reach the fence than you feel like it normally should have. Again, there is a checkpoint you all are doing your best to avoid, but the fence is in sight. The checkpoint is hidden by marsh and trees. As always, I will need someone to make a no nature roll to find a spot in the fence. Unless. So the inner fence crosses, or I'm sorry, the river actually crosses through the inner fence. There's a gap in the inner fence between where it spans the river. You could try to make your way along the inner fence in the water, and you know where that gap is, or you can search for a better and more landlocked section of fence to make it through.
Yeah, I feel like having just gotten out of the cold water, Hewlett would definitely rather look for a safe crossing spot and use going through the river gap as a last resort. So, let's see. ODB has stepped away. I am happy to make a no nature roll unless oh, great. What's your no nature score, Big L?
1.
Okay. Then I think I got you beat here as well. I'm also a 1 in no nature, but I've got that 5 wits. So like I'm saying, Hewlett would prefer to try and find a dry crossing place as opposed to going back in the water to cross. How do y'all feel about that?
Yeah, what are you about to say?
All right.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, like we just got told the water feels extremely cold. I don't feel like
Yeah.
any of us want to go back in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I think it's
And plus, I
reasonable.
don't. Can y'all even hold y'all breath long enough to do that?
No, I mean, I imagine Hewlett would literally be holding onto the fence as he's working his way around through the water. Which he would certainly prefer not to do. So let's see if we can't find a spot. I'll start looking around. I think we're going back in the water, folks.
You think?
Yeah, man.
The other option is you can take, I believe it's a D6 hours and try the roll again.
I mean, we just spent all the morning not moving, and then we spend a couple more hours traveling. By the time we get there, it might be dark if we keep searching.
You can always also climb the fence.
Well, I mean,
What's the plan?
yeah, we gotta choose something, right?
I'm for the water.
You're
But
for what? I'm sorry.
I'm for the water.
Okay.
I'm also an amphibian, so like this is very biased on my end. So take that how
Yeah,
you will.
I am under the water.
Um. Yeah, I think I'm for the water too.
Okay, we're swimming.
Swim team.
Okay. I feel like this will be another set of.
Okay, here's what I'd like to do this time. When we get close enough, and this is assuming we can get close enough to the edge of the fence, right, where the gaps start, right? I've got a rope. I'd like to tie one end of the rope to the fence and then one end of the rope either to myself or whoever's going first, right? So that ideally I'll swim around the fence to the other side and then untie myself, let somebody else use the rope, and when we're all done, we can reach through the fence and untie it, right? To take the rope with us. In a worst case scenario, if I lose it, at least I'm tied to the rope, which is tied to the fence. So I'm only going to float downriver so far.
If you look, if you go into tactical mode, it's
Yeah.
very blurry. It's not the greatest image.
Yeah.
The inner fence actually continues into the water a little. These are large concrete pylons, essentially, that serve as the end of the fence.
Okay.
I'm not sure how much rope you have.
It doesn't say. So whatever a coil of rope is in this game is however much rope I have.
You would need a significant amount of rope to try to go all the way around.
Okay.
Kind
So
of
that
pylons.
won't work. Gotcha.
You could still tie it
Mhm.
to give yourself something to grab onto. Assuming one of your friends wants to try to pull you.
I mean, I'll pull you. You know, whatever we gotta do.
This is not the same distance, obviously.
Mhm.
This is not a 30-yard trip. So this is, while the water is cold, you have already endured it. You've warmed
Right.
up a little bit. This will be much simpler. This will be you will all need to make move rolls to, well, move.
Yeah.
To swim through the river. The main threat to you is the period between the two bits of the fence. Once you've gotten through there and around, the water could still push you downriver, but it would have to pull you around the pylon. Basically, you could use the pylon sort of like holding on to the side of a swimming pool. This is still not a great feeling. This is still cold water. It's fast moving. This will be your move rolls will be at a -1 modifier.
Okay.
On a failure, you will get swept down the river and probably need to start holding your breath.
Right.
For those that don't, for my non-amphibians.
Well, I'd still have to hold my breath. Big L's better at it than I am. He's an actual amphibian.
Fair enough.
So if we have a point in move, then it's still negative, or
If you have a point in move, we just ignore the 1 die.
Yeah.
okay,
It'll just be
any gear bonus.
Do you have anything to help you swim?
Not to help me swim, no. I mean, theoretically, I have fins, and that's what makes me a good swimmer. Hiya!
Sure are. One
Nice, dude.
success. You pull through.
2 for both ends.
Can I stunt to help someone?
If you have 1 success, because the -1 modification knocks out the skill die.
Oh,
You
okay.
can
Okay.
stunt to help someone else, but then you have to hope that someone is getting you through.
Gonna stunt to help me. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I forgot about the skill, the negative then. So just the 1 success for me. I do it.
Excellent.
I can swim through.
All right. I go next.
1 success.
Excellent. Here we go.
1 success.
All
Oh,
right.
man.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
It is as cold as you remember. It's actually a little rougher here because the river is narrowed through the concrete pylons, but once again, pulling yourselves sopping wet, you find yourselves having crossed through into the rat habitat.
Oh,
Much
man.
of the humidity is almost instantly gone. Sorry, go ahead.
I think getting in that cold water a second time. I don't know why. I bet the big dumb muscle bound idiots like Crosby 87. I bet they'd pay good money to soak in that. You just have to call it a cold sit or a freezing plunge. So I'm not good at the marketing, but we could sell it.
I don't think you'll sell it in Reptile Town, but it's a good idea.
Somebody will buy it.
My 30 seconds of taking the piss out of people who are into cold plunges is over. Thank you for indulging me.
You're welcome.
It is beginning to hit early evening, probably 3, 4 o'clock-ish, getting on towards dinner time. One thing that strikes you almost immediately in rat habitat is that it's very, very quiet. A lot of the sounds of Paradise Valley just kind of begin to fade. Not just immediately as you cross into rat habitat, but sort of as you pull yourself in, move away from the river, and take a moment to dry. You realize that things are a little quieter here. You do still see in the distance above Rat Castle a number of drones flying by, or flying around, I should say, circling. Beyond Rat Castle, the mountains begin to climb. You can see the outer fence about halfway up the mountain. From this distance, Rat Castle appears to you as two large square concrete buildings. Not entirely dissimilar, really, from what you've seen in Badgerboro, actually. These definitely seem more active in terms of watchers, which you're guessing is... I'm sorry, Rat Castle is one building as opposed to Badgerboro's two. Same sort of large, very undecorated concrete building. You would guess that it's mile and a half, maybe even 2 miles away, depending if you move inland or if you want to just travel along the river. If you want to dry off first, it is, like I said, it's approaching 4 or 5. The sun is beginning to move down behind the western, western mountains.
You guys feeling? You want to dry off?
Do I want to dry off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
That sounds like a good idea.
But the sunbathe.
Sounds like you are looking for a spot to camp, or are you going to just take some time to dry and then head to Rat Castle tonight, or today, this evening?
Do you guys want to camp?
Man, that's
Is
a
it
good
like
question.
is the sun setting?
Sun is setting. It's early evening. Like I said, it's probably closer to 5 o'clock. Rat Castle's about a mile-ish, maybe a mile and a half away. Probably take you 30, 45 minutes to get there.
Yeah, what if
So
we
you
dry
could
off?
get there before the sun
It
sets.
sounds like it's dinner time, baby. And hopefully we're not the food, you know?
So
Yeah,
spend a little time to
fine.
dry off, show up saying, hey, we brought dinner with us.
Yeah. Right? We got all the food, that's why.
I like it.
A gift. Now, okay. I don't know how you guys want to play it, but I was thinking a gift from the reptiles. Or, I mean, do we want to say we're resistance members right away, or we still got to keep that secret, right?
Yeah, I don't think we want to.
We don't lead with that, right?
No, not yet, at least.
Okay.
I think we heard that they weren't cool with the Watchers and still, you know.
So it could be, gift from the reptiles. It also could be not from the reptiles. Like, we represent a group of concerned citizens of the valley, denizens of the valley. We've heard bad things, but we've come to know what is going on, right?
Uh, I don't think that's the idea we should go down.
No.
No.
Okay. What's a good alternative?
Well, you said we could say it's from the cat. We could say it's from the cats, but they just finished roasting. But this could be seen as a peace offering between them.
Trying to bridge peace between the rat and cat war. You're trying to. Do they want to end the war? Well, I mean, you would know better than others.
Well, just the thing, right? It's like we can set it up as a like peace offering. Now, even if they refuse, at least we throw it out there. I don't like what would be the negative of saying like, oh, yeah, this is a peace offering from the cat tribe. They could think it's like a trap, but like we'll be eating with them if that's the case too. Yeah. So
Okay. I don't know much about like what the cat thing, other than what we've experienced. So I'll have to you might be leading a little bit.
I mean, it's the same thing. Nothing changed since the last happened. It's just the fighting has calmed down since.
Yeah, sure. Do they know you? Will you be recognized?
That I
Are you
cannot.
wearing a necklace made of rat tails?
No, no.
Hey, where is it? I know you have one.
I don't do that. I don't do the prize, the trophy. It's beneath me. If I
Okay.
did, it would be. I can't tell you how many because I don't know. I just set up a whole bunch of deadly traps. At one point.
If I did, I would just arbitrarily say maybe 57.
There's a whole bunch of it out there, and they collect each other quick, quick and fast.
um,
Wild.
okay. Yeah, okay. So we just to be clear, we're gonna speak on behalf of the cats to try to broker a ceasefire.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Okay. What's the name of the cat person who's in charge?
Nightshade Claw.
Are they kidnapped?
Okay, we're missing one. We're missing, and the other one's like injured.
I'm just gonna important NPCs. There we go. Nightclaw.
Nightclaw.
Forget about Nightshade. They're never coming back.
We can't. They're quantum linked.
They're literally like the same person damn near at this point.
Night
Thanks,
Claw.
Free League Publishing, by the way. Thanks for that. Nightclaw and Nightshade.
And
Appreciate
Night Claw is not kidnapped. They are alive.
that. Alive and well,
Alive
as
and
far as
well.
any of you are aware.
Okay.
Nightshade, you all know very well, is gone. Well, Big L, you know very well, is gone. All of the rest of you have heard is gone. All of you know that Nightshade lost a leg. Nightclaw, not so much.
Night Claw.
Yes.
Okay. I can do like if I have to speak or anything, I can do like not representing the reptiles, but as seer, I foresaw um more and more, conflict, right? As like if there's like a question or anything about why
You,
we're there,
yeah, I think that would be a good idea. You can lead with like an authority figure as well.
You take some time to I'm assuming make a small fire, or are you just trying to air dry for a or are you air drying on the walk? You're not even taking time to dry.
We're drying. Yeah, I think make a small fire, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta look. We're going to a castle. Gotta look good.
You take the time to make a small fire, dry your clothes, have your daily ration of food and water if you want. And, with the sun only barely peeking out from behind the western peak, painting the sky in all sorts of oranges and purples and reds and yellows, make your way to Rat Castle. The building that climbs out of the trees ahead of you is unimpressive, is perhaps the best word for it. Actually, I can take us to Rat Castle. They'll say 30 degrees. That's weird. There's a handout for this also, I think.
That is giving up serious prison vibes.
I think it is a prison.
It sure is. Or was. You all actually have a in the handout sections, there's a more zoomable version of Rat Castle. A large, very plain concrete square building that is as overgrown as it appears there. Just vines and creepers and crawlers just heading straight up the sides of, in places, crumbling building. It's not perhaps as bad as the ones in Badgerboro, but it is not exactly in stellar shape either. The area here is just alive with people moving around, rats and mice and hamsters and gerbils, all sorts of rodents who are going in and out of Rat Castle. To either side of the main and apparently only entrance are a pair of large rats decked out in sort of scrap armor and with long, rusty, serrated machetes serving as guards, watching over the flow of rats in and out, or of rat tribe members going in and out. There are all kinds of mutterings. Are you just walking up to the main doors, or are you kind of approaching quietly, stealthily? What is your approach to Rat Castle?
Welcome and say hello, right?
Yeah, I think that's the best way.
As you become more visible, as you break the tree line and approach Rat Castle, you do notice that you people stop and look at you, like stop what they are doing and watch as you approach Rat Castle. Actually, all of you can give me a sense emotion check. Vibe check.
Oh my god, we can vibe check.
Anybody pushing before I?
Fuck that.
Okay. Hewlett and Gamma with a success each. The one thing that kind of stands out immediately is the various groups within the rat habitat. You don't see a single group that is like mixed rats and mice, mixed mice and hamsters. About the only, like, there are groups of rats, there are groups of mice, and there are groups of everything else. That's it. They do not seem to be mixing at all.
Mm. Like a segregation or a caste system kind of thing.
Potentially could entirely be self-imposed, but there is not a lot of there is no crossover in their groups. And as you approach the guards, as you approach the gates, I should say, the guards do step in front of you to prevent you from going inside. Literally just stepping in front of a mouse that was on its way in and just sending him to the floor. He starts to protest. They literally kick him off the road. Just pow! Solid foot to the center of his chest, sending him rolling. Look up at you three. What do you want here?
Just a moment.
I go over to the rat that just got kicked and
Mouse.
like
Mouse.
the mouse. Yeah, help them like to their feet if they need it. See how they're doing. Like,
Are you okay?
A small white mouse with bright red eyes, wearing the scraps of a knitted sweater, and just rubs his chest where there is a dirty footprint in the wool, and yeah, I'm fine. And then just takes off. Says nothing else and just runs away. Not runs, but like that run walk where you're like trying everything you can not to run.
yeah, give him a friendly wave goodbye. I'll just meet.
I was gonna say, during all of this, the other two of you, Hugh and Big L, you see the two rats sort of like they do that, like one elbows the other and nods towards Gamma, and they look at each other and just kind of like do that like wide-eyed, like, oh my fucking god, like quick little laugh, like, look at this fucking guy type of deal.
I'm gonna just like shrug with him.
I rejoin my fellows, right? Look at them. And I'll look at the two guards and say,
I'm sorry, where were we?
You was telling us why you're here.
Oh, my name is Bieber93, seer of the reptile tribe, and we've come with great tidings.
Great tidings. Oh yeah. Oh, hey, Wagner is coming with great tidings. Oh man, I know. No, it's just great tidings. The tidings are so great. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for the tidings. Get lost.
Is that any way to treat a guest? We've come all this way and have all this food. I was really hoping to maybe give some away.
What? Okay. Hold on. You just came here to give away food. All right. Well, you can hand it to me. I will take care of it, and then you can be on your way.
What was your name?
Wagner 33.
Wagner33. Very nice to make your acquaintance. You see, the thing is, Wagner, I will give you some of this food because you asked for it. But I do need entry into the castle. And I do need to speak to the one in charge. The tidings and all.
he holds out a hand.
I'll take off the pack and undo the flap. My pack is way bigger than it's ever been because it's jammed full of meat. And I'll take out a little hunk, give it a little sniff. Like I'm making a little bit of a show of it, and then just plop it into his hand.
All right. You can go in. Hey, you want to take him to the boss? The other rat looks at him. Yeah, I can take him to the boss. And he holds out his hand to you.
I tighten the pack back up, close it, put it on my back again, and say, "My friends here come with me. It's all part of the tiding. You wouldn't want to bring ill will, bad luck to the king, yes?"
Looks at you, considers your words, looks down at his empty, open hand, wiggles his fingers a little bit. I think something can be arranged.
I'll give him. I was gonna push the issue, but I'll give him the food because that is what we're here to do with it.
Mark off 2 rations of food, which once in his hand, he just immediately starts eating it. They're gonna go see the boss. They're gonna go see the boss. Okay. And he turns to enter Rat Castle. He does not, there's no fanfare about it. He just turns and follows. Wagner steps out of the way.
Hell yeah. I look to Big L and Hugh and say,
This is going great.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
We're in, are we?
Well, true. You just don't.
And we've made 2 friends. 3.
Leading you through decrepit concrete hallways, there is virtually nothing decorative or ornamental in this place. It is, everything is function, and that's about it. The walls are lined with a number of small, with just basically rows of small cells, and you can see as you are walking through some of the hallways and passing innumerable cells that there are just small families of rats or mice or squirrels or hamsters or whatever, just sort of piled on top of each other in these rooms. They are lacking for space is the nicest way to put it. The other thing that I will say is it smells in here. It smells like you have a lot of people crammed into not a lot of space. And even though the ceilings here are a little higher than you've experienced in some of the other habitats, owing to the structural design of Rat Castle, as suggested, formerly a prison, the air is relatively still. There is not a lot of airflow, which only makes the smell even worse.
Oh,
He eventually leads you out into a small stairwell, takes you down beneath the ground level. you can see that the ground flare is actually one of. There is basically a level above and a level. You all are descending down into a small kind of office space. It looks. There are a number of for the first time decorations on the wall, crude drawings done in spray paint or chalk. There are even the threadbare remains of a few rugs as you enter into an old. It looks like an old office of some kind. There is a desk not too dissimilar from the one that Gagarin has in his office, but this one is considerably more lopsided and with giant chunks taken out of the wood in places. There is a small couch against the wall behind the desk, covered in a sort of floral blanket, on which is reclined an incredibly large, muscular, dark-furred rat. He is wearing a big blue puffy jacket and has a set of ski goggles on his head. Standing in various positions around the room are 4 more rats dressed in the same kind of haphazard with crude weaponry that resembles your guide. And spread across, just sort of sprawled with like one leg over the arm, and, a bottle of some dark amber fluid in one hand and a long cigarette in the other, a smoking cigarette in the other. This rat is leaned up against the back of, is sprawled out rather on the couch and sighs heavily and sits himself up, takes a long drag off of his cigarette, takes a just huge gulp out of the bottle, gestures to your guard, who salutes very crisply and goes to stand in the doorway behind you. This rat just says, "Yeah, I'm real busy, so, tell me why you're here. Make it quick."
Ahem. My name is Bieber93. I am a seer of the reptile tribe. And I come to you. Grave tidings. I've looked into the future. I've seen the path that lies ahead. Your path. Would you like to know what I saw?
He fixes you with a very dull stare. Not dull as in unintelligent, dull as in this rat could not give less of a fuck about what you have just said. Oh, a seer, huh? You know, we got our own seers. They ain't ever said anything useful. But, and he sets the bottle down on a little side table and looks at you as he puts one finger through the trigger guard on a revolver and just sort of spins it around idly on the table. By all means, though, please, tell me your dire tiding.
The cats win.
He stops spinning The revolver stops. Sound of metal on wood comes to a stop. There is the sound of a hammer on a revolver being cocked. And then he just starts laughing. It's kind of a demented laugh, all things considered. The cats win! Ugh. We outnumber those cats. We're beating those cats. Hell, hey, tell you what. You, show them, then bring them back here. The cats win. Go with him. And the guard who escorted you down here pushes himself away from the wall and begins to walk down the hallway.
I'll see what he has to show.
The as the office space behind you grows more and more distance, you can still hear the large rat chuckling to himself about the cat's win. He, your guide, rather, leads you back up the stairs and takes you into the large center courtyard of Rat Castle. The air here is a little better because you are out in real fresh air, but for the smell of burning oil. There are two wrecked vehicles somehow just crashed into each other in one corner of this courtyard. There is all kinds of broken furniture and discarded what probably at one point were working human appliances, but no longer. There is one feature, though, that dominates the entire space, immediately drawing your eyes. There are 3 large metal cages. I'm talking like maybe 15 feet by 30 feet each. They are completely enclosed, chain link cages, each one holding 6 or 7 individuals. And as you are brought closer and a light is brought close to the cage, you can see that these individuals in these cages, all of them are members of the cat tribe. To say they're in rough shape is an understatement. They have clearly been abused and they have clearly been starved. They are emaciated. Some of them are missing ears, missing fingers, missing tails, missing eyes. Not one of them is in full shape.
All right.
Does it look like they're like wounds from fighting, or like this has been done to them?
No,
I think this is torture.
This has almost certainly been done to them. Some of these wounds may have been from fighting. Some of them are still fresh. So unless these cats were taken very, very recently, these are things that are just being done to these cats. Your guide gestures to the 3 cages with his machete. Boss wanted you to see. The cat's winning.
I see.
Seen enough?
Yeah.
This guy who brought us in here, who's got the machete. How many other rats are with him? How many other rats are in this room?
You're not in a room. You're in the center courtyard. There's just probably a couple dozen individuals here.
Gotcha.
How many of them are actually guards? Meh. Probably only a couple.
Yeah.
Like every other place in Rat Castle, this place is just sort of crowded with people.
Got it.
And not all of them are rats. Some of them are mice. Some of
Mhm.
them are
Hamster.
the smaller groups of hamsters and squirrels.
Mhm.
Um, he gestures with his machete to go back the way that you all had come.
All right. All right. Yeah.
Takes you back down to the office where the rat is once again just seated up on the floral blanket on the couch, bottle of booze in one hand, cigarette in the other. The revolver is moved from the table to his lap. And so, seer of the reptiles, you've come with the dire tidings that the cats win.
Yeah.
So why come to me if the cats are gonna win? Why not go to the cat?
I've come
Well-
here to save you from that future.
Go on. How are you gonna do that?
Yeah, man. You mind if I hop in here and talk to him?
Please.
Okay. So, uh, let's just think about this, just logically speaking here. If you keep this fight up, right, you're going to end up getting the notice of the watch, and they're going to come down hard on you guys. And it already doesn't look like you guys are doing too hot. You're starving. I don't think you want that extra pressure on you. And then you already got the cats on your neck. If I remember correctly, the fighting was kind of slowed down a little, hasn't it?
And what, you came to offer us a way to win?
Came to offer you some peace.
Peace. With them? Not on your life.
Well,
Not on their lives.
but you put it on their lives. I'm going to put a point on some of the other rats.
You're damn right. My boys are loyal. They know what it is we're doing here.
Which is what?
We rats deserve all of Paradise Valley. All of it. We're strong. There's more of us than anyone else. Hell, there's more of us than there are some tribes.
Yeah. So many of you.
Survival of
That's
the
a-
fittest.
Yep.
And we're the fittest.
Well,
I don't know about that.
sort of second strongest, really.
You want me to be honest with you? Can't be the strongest when everybody's can.
Sorry, when everybody's what?
When everybody's starving, now can you? That's the reason why y'all even got into this. Is you're starving.
We got into this war because we are going to take what we should have had from the beginning. Those humans, those watchers, they put us here in the smallest part. But this was our test. We take it all. We earn it all. We're doing just fine. If you want to offer your help, well, if you want to show me how to win, I'm all ears.
I think there might be a way that you do get the entire valley. But it would be a gamble. You're not a gambling sort, are you?
He smiles a big, toothy grin, huge, yellowy rat teeth at the front. Sets his bottle down, opens, picks up, sets his bottle down, sets his cigarette down, picks up his revolver. A gambler? I don't
Please
know.
blow your brains out right now by trying to show up. Do it. Do it if you're so cool. Please do
not,
it.
not where that was going, but kind of where it was going, but not Russian roulette with his head as he just does dump out the cylinder, puts 1, 2 bullets back in opposite ends and just spins it around. I'm willing to gamble with you. I mean, you tell me something useful. He has not yet actually pulled the hammer. He has not yet cocked the gun, for lack of a better term.
Hey,
You need to give me something useful here, or stop wasting my time. I'm a very busy man.
Fever 93, I told you this would be a waste of time. He's got no vision. Got no balls. Has no plan for the future whatsoever and no interest in hearing one. We should go and find serious people to deal with. We're sorry we wasted your time.
Yeah, you should be. Guards, get rid of them.
all right. Hey, watch out for the traps out there next time you attack the cats.
I'll hold up my seer's staff, and say,
There's a way forward where you do get the valley. But it doesn't come easy. You may make enemies with those you wouldn't dream of, and allies with enemies. It takes a will stronger than anyone's to walk this path. I can share it with you, but it is the future. It is not now. But the future could be yours.
He just waves a hand. The future will be mine. I don't need your visions. I don't need your ways, your allies. I got everything I need to win.
See what I tell you? He's sown the seeds for his own destruction already, and he can't see it.
Then a wager. I win. You hear us out. you win. Well, I suppose I won't be a problem anymore for you.
I'm gonna need a dominate roll just to have him not carry out throwing you all out.
Sure.
Hold on, before I. His rank is. Oh, he is rank 11.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah, get mauled.
He's lower than me.
I was going to say, I believe that is a +1 modification in your favor.
Hell yeah.
Or rank. It is a -1 modification because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them and 3 of you, so he does outnumber you. So those two offset. And then yeah, that's about it. So it's a straight roll versus his sense emotion.
Okay. Is this not the role that the scry applies into? Right? It was about like
Absolutely should.
yeah, it was about like getting this interaction here.
Yep.
Okay.
Which I believe means, gosh, it was what, 5 successes on your
5
scry? Yes.
successes. Yeah.
5 successes is wild.
I'll roll.
So you are rolling. You get 5 successes added on to whatever you roll.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'll take. I feel like 6 is good, but shouldn't we push? I mean, should we not push? We're
I feel
pushing.
like this is. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say
You know
this is just for him to hear it out. I was like, we could save it for the next one. 'Cause, like right now, this is just to not be thrown out. That's what I was.
this is it.
So that is 7 for you.
Mm-hmm.
That is 1 for him. So you have 6 extra successes. Or you have 6 successes left over total.
Oh my god, making peace and stuff.
For every extra success, if you look under Dominate, page 50, success, you must choose to either do what you want or immediately attack you in combat. Stunt, extra successes mean you sow fear and doubt in your opponent's heart. He suffers 1 point of doubt for every additional success you roll after the first one. If broken by doubt, he does what you want without getting the option to fight you.
What the fuck?
Break him.
Yeah, break
Can
his
I
ass.
can I like do something crazy in this moment with all these successes?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, this is nasty.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to first thing is I walk up to meet him, right? He's like up right on something, right?
Yeah, he is seated on a long couch with a floral blanket underneath him.
All right, cool. Yeah, I walk up to him. I motion for his pack of smokes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Shakes loose a smoke and holds it out.
Yeah, I put it in my lips and light it. It's my first time smoking.
Okay. You do suffer 1 point of rot.
Okay, sick. We love rot.
But you also currently have an extra modification should you need to dominate again.
Sick. I pick up the revolver, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Roll 1 base die. You do not automatically suffer a dot of a rot.
Oh, to see if I suffer
Yes,
rot.
roll 1 die to see if you
Okay.
suffer. And on a biohazard, you do not. You're fine.
Okay, no rot. Thank goodness. Rot sucks. Light the cigarette. I motion to the revolver, just so he I'm not like surprising him with my actions or anything, right? Take the revolver, right? I want to kind of spin it to check the chambers, right? I said, I'll say to him,
You see, I deal in the future. What can be, what will be.
I put it against my head and pull the trigger.
Click.
I spin the barrel again. I put it at my head and pull the trigger.
Still click. You have foreseen all this.
I spin it again. I point it at him.
Oh my god.
In this future, the rats win today. Oh, sorry, the cats win today. But for the future I have in mind, we'll need you.
Put it to my head and pull the trigger again.
Absolute madness. He stares wide-eyed as you do all of this.
Oh.
And after the gun clicks for a third time, he stands up to just snatch it out of your hand. Flips the cylinder open, confirms that there are in fact still bullet, like there are still the 2 bullets that he had put in there.
Now do you see?
You're crazy, I'll give you that. That doesn't count for nothing. What is it you actually want? And he is gesturing with the gun for you to go stand by the other 2.
I say to him, while I'm still a little close, I'll say,
I want my audience with you private. Just us, just you, and whoever you trust.
He looks around at all of the guards. You want it more private than this?
I nod.
I trust these people. I assume you trust your friends.
I bring 2, you bring 2.
Take them to guest quarters. I'll message you. I'll send someone for you when I've made my decision. You all are... You're my guests for now. Don't make me regret this. You're free to walk the castle.
I give him a little, polite, nod, thank you. A little, a polite bow of his station. I'll turn to Big Helen Heel.
We're in.
I'm like, I start shaking.
I just got a face of disgust. I don't want to fucking be here anymore.
The same guide who brought you here and is showing you around, gestures for you to follow him, wide-eyed. You can tell he's a little shaken by what has just happened. Whether it is the insane frog putting a gun to his head multiple times and pulling the trigger, whether it is witnessing his boss back down, whatever it is that has him shook, could be any of those things. He is shook. But gestures for you to follow him, takes you basically across Rat Castle, still in the basement.
What's this guy's name? Is this the same guy?
It's the same guy. This is Chopin 12.
Chopin. Yeah, yeah. I'll ask for his name as he's like showing us around. I want to ask him.
How come you have everybody kind of separated out?
Just the way things are here. It's just the way things are. Boss has claimed the lower levels for the rats. The mice decided they want the ground floor, and everybody else is up top.
You know, your boss is going to get y'all killed.
So far. This is he's led you basically to the far side of Rat Castle. There are essentially stairwells in the corners of the building, and then in the middle of each of the four walls. And your room suite. It's not really a suite. Clearly used to be some sort of old storage room that's been converted into quarters. It is also the cleanest that you have seen anything here in Rat Castle. There are another pair of rats that guard either side of the door, and they nod to Chopin as he opens the doors and gestures for you all to go in. Anything you all need, you can ask. I'll be outside. You just let me know if there's anywhere you want to go. Anything.
So let me be clear. This isn't so much guest quarters as it is a holding cell.
No. You're free to walk around the castle like the boss said, but I mean, we'll escort you wherever you want to go.
Is there a need for an escort? It'd be nice to get to know. It's my first time here. It'd be nice to, get a real feel for the place.
Tell me you want me to wait here, I'll wait here. I'm not here to argue with you. Boss said do what you ask. I'm doing what the boss said.
Oh, great. I'm sorry then. I misunderstood. Thank you. We're sorry it took the actions that it did, but we are grateful for the hospitality.
Yeah, that was fucking wild. You're crazy. You're actually crazy.
Very.
No. Crazy would be if he couldn't see the future. But he can, which is why we're here. And the sooner y'all realize that, the sooner life gets better for all of you.
Don't put a lot of faith in seers here in Rat Castle. We got our own. Could find Sniffer. But
actually, I do know one rat here. Didn't we hear? Yeah, right. What was his name?
Are you talking about Zimmer 17?
No, Zanzibar 32, right? No, Zimmer. Yes.
Zimmer, yeah.
Chopin, do you know them?
Not well. I mean, not part of my immediate family crew, but heard of them. One of our better scavengers, as far as I know.
Oh, a scavenger.
I'd love to talk trade with him.
Take us to see them.
I mean, I have no idea where he is, but I can put the word out. See if I can get him to yous.
Sure.
Yeah, you want me to have someone bring him here?
I look at Hugh.
I can have some.
Well,
here.
yeah, I mean, that would be great. Although, make it clear that he doesn't have to come here. We can go to him too. I don't, I don't want him to feel. We want this to be a friendly meeting. We don't want him to feel like he's being dragged here against his will. If he's more comfortable with us going to him, just send that message, and we'll be happy to meet him. Otherwise, if he's comfortable coming here, we'd be happy to meet him here.
He looks a little perplexed at the idea of giving this rat options. Yeah, okay. I mean, I looks at one of the guards, says, "Find someone to go find Zimmer. Zimmer 17." Yeah, I don't know. I think he's. I don't know. Go find someone. Somebody will know. And the guard gives a nod and heads off. Look, I got no idea how long that's going to take. If there's anything else you want to do, anything else you want to see, or if you wait until.
Well, I mean, I'd hate for him to show up here while I'm out and about, but I would like to get an opportunity to see some of the upper floors.
I can take you, or I can wait here for Zimmer if you want.
Oh, well, that would be great. That way, if he shows up, it won't be like we send him to an empty room. Would you mind?
Just shrugs. Just try not to get too lost.
I'll do my best. I'll look at my compatriots. Yeah, I'm gonna head up, see what's going on up there. Anybody interested?
Nah,
Oh, what do you want to do?
I'm stay right here.
Keep an eye out for Zimmer.
Yeah.
I step close to you. I kind of like bring you. I want to like speak privately to you, right? I say,
Hey, look, I know being here might be a little hard for you, given you spend so much time with the cats and everything. I want you to know I didn't forget what we saw. I'm hoping to do something about that.
Yeah. That's why I think it's best for me to stay right.
Okay. Are you good?
Could be.
I look at you. I put my hands on either side of your face, and I say,
Today is not the day.
Right. Hugh, if you head out the room that you are in, the first set of stairs will take you up to the main level. You are not far from one of the entrances to the courtyard, or there are stairs that continue up.
Yeah, I want to
to
go
the
up
second
until I get to. I can't remember what the order is, but I want to see some mice or squirrels or hamsters or.
Rats are in the basement. Mice are on the ground level, and then everything else, squirrels, hamsters, all of that is on the upper level.
Yeah, I think
It's up to you which level you want to go to.
I'll go all the way up, right, and sort of work my way down. So basically go up to a level where I'm beyond the mice and rats.
Okay. The top
Um,
level,
just so I'm clear, Bieber, are you coming with me or are you doing your own thing?
I'll go with you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, once we sort of get up and out, I'll turn to Gamma and be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you didn't shoot that guy."
I thought about it, right? In that moment, I was like, oh, I could end it. I could just solve the problem, right? But then, like, what would everyone like, you know, It just didn't feel like the right thing.
Look, I mean, I think you made a good decision. I'm just saying, like, I don't know that I could have made the same decision in that moment. Like, I'm hoping we find somebody up here, right, who's maybe in charge of this. Like, it feels like the ape tribe all over again, quite frankly.
I know it's a real risk, but I don't know. He seems like the type, right? To like wager it, right? He wants more, and the fastest, best way to get more is to risk. I'm hoping that we can take this and turn it into our advantage, use their strength and numbers. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I don't think we win.
No, I guess I hadn't thought of it. That's a good idea. So what's the play? Is it to promise him the valley once the Watchers are gone?
And we get the Great Marsh.
So he can't have the valley because the Watchers have parsed everybody out. So his enemy isn't the other tribes, it's the Watchers, because once they're gone, the rest of the tribes will spread out, and you can have Paradise Valley, you can have all of it.
He could have all of it. It will be his own paradise.
Smart.
Dangerous.
How do we get him to release the cats?
I'm hoping the display earned favor.
Maybe. Oh, that's good. So, in order for people to trust that they can work with the rats need to make a grand gesture.
Hmm.
And that grand gesture is breaking the cycle of violence by releasing the cat.
And then creating a new cycle of violence against the Watchers.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, this is a much better idea than my idea.
What was your idea?
I came up here hoping to find people that hated the rats and start another uprising.
Oh, maybe like a plan B, though.
Yeah, although maybe we can start spreading your idea up here and then maybe amongst the mice so that word starts to trickle out that it was already. Did we get the rat leader's name? Did I just miss it?
We do know it. We did not introduce ourselves to get his name.
You all know his name is Fink.
Okay.
F-I-N-K.
Yeah, Rat Fink. That's right.
Yes.
It's Fink. Is it just Fink, or does he have a number?
Just Fink.
Just
Interesting. So yeah, maybe we start passing the word that this is Rat Fink's idea, so that he'll get full credit for it. Right? Maybe that makes it more likely that he'll accept it. If
Maybe.
Start
I
a
don't know
rumor
how-
campaign.
It's not a bad idea. It certainly, I don't think it will hurt anything. I'm not sure if he's the kind to care extremely about what others think, or if he truly doesn't.
Well, I don't know either. I mean, based on what we've seen, he certainly wouldn't care about what, the squirrels or the hamsters or anybody up here says. But we could also use that to our advantage, because if we pass the rumor up here and it starts filtering down naturally, right, makes it a lot harder to trace back to us as being the ones who started the rumor.
Sure.
It makes it feel a lot more organic, because he's not going to send anybody up here to find out that we were passing the word along. He doesn't care what these people think anyway.
He sure doesn't.
Hey, you don't hear us.
A unusually large, actually, albino mouse wearing a knit sweater and a baseball cap is standing not not far away, as you all have been walking, just has been trailing you fairly quietly.
Can we help you?
Well, I actually came to see you're the one that helped you helped one of my cousins out at the gate. This little mouse is looking straight at Gamma.
Oh, the little mouse. Yes. Your cousin. I didn't get their name. They ran away.
Oh, that was little Rue. Don't. She's a little bit more timid than some of the rest of us. My name is Small Scabs. I'm call me a merchant here. I mean, I don't normally live up here, and she gestures around to the third level that you all are on.
Oh,
Rumor
well,
is you all had a meeting with Fink. Word travels fast around here. There's a lot of us, and we don't get a lot of actual guests, if you take my meaning.
I
give Gamma a little elbow. Say, "Oh, word travels fast."
I
around
know.
here."
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, I can imagine. I mean, we don't know anything about well, you or this place. Um, everybody's so well,
Afraid?
so I was going to say crowded, but also that.
Yeah, not a lot of space here in the castle. There's hundreds of us, and this is we don't have outposts like some of yous do. What actually brought you here other than scaring the piss out of Fink? God, I would have loved to see that.
We're trying to make friends. As strange as that may sound, it is true.
She just walks up and holds out a hand.
I shake their hand.
As do I.
You need anything while you're here, you let me know. I know that I'm sure they told you to let them know, but truth is I got a paw in most of the trade that's going on here in Rat Castle. Some of us we got bigger dreams than Fink does. But you keep that pot on the down low, you know.
Oh, absolutely. Do you want to tell us about those big dreams? We'd love to hear it.
I start to like get low physically and whisper a little.
You don't
Yeah.
have to get low. This is a fairly tall individual for a mouse.
Yeah, I'm just getting low because keep it on the low.
Oh, got it. Like conspiratorially low.
Yeah, because whispering and actually sinking a little bit, crouching a little. Be like,
At Gamma's, following Gamma's lead, I'll swing my like pack around and open it up as if we were huddling around it to look through it, but just continue talking about like, oh yeah, tell us about these big dreams.
Yeah,
Got a lot
what
of neat stuff in that bag.
I'll give them a ration. I actually don't have a ton in my bag, but I'll give them one of them.
Oh, she holds up a hand saying, "No, just
Okay.
admiring a fellow finder's stash. That's all."
Oh well, we should definitely talk trade sometime, both the practice of and whether or not we should engage in any.
I know Fink's giving you a hard time. You should definitely. Well, Fink's small-minded. He thinks that that this is it and that this war with the cats is going on. That he hates the cats more than anything else. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. I don't even want to think like him. Kind of
How do you
shudders.
think? How is it that you think?
Well, I mean, I think that there's more to be gained by working with tribes than by fighting them, than by trying to take it, you know? I'm a trader after all. I got my own designs, but nothing I'm sharing just yet. But I just want you to I want to make sure you know that not all of not all of the rodents here think the way Fink does.
Well, that's good to hear. The way he thinks is sort of scary.
And you showing kindness to my cousin, that that sort of thing gets noticed. And there's, well, I mean, my it just kind of pops up a little bit. My family's one of the biggest of the families here, so we may not be as big or strong as the rats, but there's more of us. We well, more of us than any rat family.
Numbers. Do you know Ringo, the reptile trader?
Yeah, I know Ringo. Everybody knows Ringo.
Oh, we know Ringo.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I get a lot of my business with Ringo.
That's amazing. Do you have a gun?
Do I have a gun? No, I'm afraid I'm fresh out of guns.
Oh, all right.
Just
Ooh, what about what is it we need, Hugh? A batarang for the you know, to make the go. The imp.
Oh, well, no, I mean, I think the imp goes. I got this awesome set of tools. I mean, I guess we could we can always use power, some sort of portable power,
Right.
in
I
case
thought
we
it
come across
needed
another
more.
one.
I thought we needed more power.
Hmm. No, I thought we
Do
had
you
a
have
working one.
anything with
We needed the tools to try and fix the megaphone, but the megaphone was lost in the woods.
hmm We lost it.
These things happen.
you lost a machine, huh?
Hmm. Do you have machine power parts?
Well, I mean, there's power to the castle, but it's rat powered. If you get me. Well, I mean, it's actually not rats. It's the it's usually we got a big wheel and some of the well, I mean, Fink usually makes the hamsters and the gerbils and the squirrels do it. They turn it and generates power. You're looking for
I'd
something.
like to roll in my horde to see if I can find a Wile E. Coyote Acme time bomb to just blow this whole fucking place up. Fucking guy. God damn it, dude.
Look, gerbil power is pretty funny. Hamster power is pretty funny.
It is. Okay, well, no, I mean that's doesn't sound like any way to live. Not unless you're one of the rats. But
What do you use the power for?
Well, I mean, the whole place is powered. I mean, we don't run it much during the day, but as it gets darker, you'll see the lights come on.
Ooh, I've seen lights in Dogtown.
Yeah, those long strings of bright lights at the lodge. I've seen them. I've been there a couple times.
You've been there.
Yeah. Like I said, I got my hand in a lot of trade that goes on here in Rat Castle, and sometimes that means that I gotta go places, or I gotta send my family places.
Well, travel is dangerous with the Watchers and all.
It is, but you know, I make my way, stick to the roads if I need to, and watches don't bother me too
Hmm.
much most of the time.
Well, small caps. We
Scabs, small scabs.
small
Mm,
caps. Small
Small
caps.
caps. Hmm.
My friend and I here, we're looking to make some changes. Some changes in Paradise Valley and some changes here in the Rat Tribe. We don't know nearly as well as you do, but from what we've seen, we agree that there's a different way to look at things than the way Fink does. And we think now's the time for a attitude adjustment.
She looks around very, very like furtively. Eyes are going back and forth. Hey, whoa, you need to keep that stuff quiet now. There's there's no you won't find much love for the watches here. Not even not with anybody here. But you got to be careful talking about Fink like that. I mean, I'm loyal to the rat tribe. I'm loyal to my rodents, and I'm loyal to my family above all things here. I You don't got to worry about me knocking on you or nothing. And well,
Well,
maybe when we know each other a little better, maybe when we trust each other a little better, maybe we talk more about something.
that sounds fair. But just so you know, I'm not telling you anything that we haven't told Fink to his face.
You three were crazy, but oof. Okay. That's real brave. Fink doesn't take challenges to his power real well. And
I
well, I mean
wasn't
you
very
you
happy, but we were emphatic. We can be very convincing. I beam at Gamma.
there is anything that I or my family can do for you while you're here. I owe you one. Not a lot of people would have stopped to help Rue like you did. And that
Well,
that that don't go unnoticed and it don't go unappreciated.
I'll remember that in case we need something. Hey, we've heard a strange story. Um, I kind of look around a little bit and lean into them. We've heard that. We've heard someone talking about humans. Have you heard anything about a human?
No, not that I can think of. I don't really put much stock in that sort of thing, though. I'm sort of in the here and now, you know.
Hmm.
What did you hear? Maybe I can put a word out for you or something.
No, just curious. I thought maybe with all your comings and goings you might have heard something.
No, no, nothing. If it didn't, if it wasn't someone that walking through the doors, I don't know. I'd put much stock in it though.
Hey, if you ever make it into reptile tribe to the terrarium, um, see a friend of mine. His name is Morador. He makes incredible hooch. I'm talking like burn your fur off, you know? Look at me, fur free.
Good hooch, huh? Oh, I could, I could go for that. I'll keep that in mind. And like I said, you need anything, you just tell find any white mouse. They'll be able to get it back to me.
Will do. It was a pleasure to meet you, Small Scab.
Yeah, nice to meet you. So I'm sure we'll talk again before you leave.
Hmm.
They were nice.
They were nice.
As you walk the halls of the upper level, the structure of the place is not entirely dissimilar from the rest, except that there are more windows on this level, which definitely makes for better smell. The families here are somewhat smaller than the ones you saw on among them. The combination of these other rodent types making up, you would guess, a much smaller number of rat tribe members than either the rats or the mice. Even combined, they probably don't approach the number of mice in the tribe. There is not a lot here. And that becomes evident as you are walking the halls and see that many of these families are kind of struggling. There's not a lot of food. Many of them are very, very thin. A lot of them are in clothes that are somewhat more threadbare than you are used to seeing in other tribes. And in terms of luxuries or commodities, there are virtually none. There are a lot of bare cells and very barren and undecorated, and in some places, you know, people sleeping on concrete floors. It is not exactly an ideal situation.
Um, I still have some food on me that I do need to get rid of because it weighs too much. Um, I'd like to give. I gave 2 rations. I have many more left. Um, I'll give. We're I'm sorry, we're on like the top levels or the bottom levels?
Top levels.
Top levels, because
Yeah,
the rats and mice have like each a level to their own, and then it's mixed up here.
that's correct.
Okay. Um, I gave away 2. Um, I'll give yeah, I'll give 4 rations here.
Okay.
And the
Yeah.
the other 2, I'll give 1 to me and 1 to you, Hugh. It sounds like you actually need a ration.
I think Adam just stepped away.
Okay. But he mentioned having like being low on rations.
Yeah. The rations are absolutely readily taken with as much graciousness as you have seen among any here in the rat tribe. There is a bit of scrabbling between individuals as they try to get this food back to wherever it is that they're trying to take it to eat. I mean, there are a lot of individuals up here, a lot of whom are hungry, and so, that sort of food going in, there's a lot of people who don't necessarily try to, like, steal it from each other, but, like, trying to get at least a mouthful of it.
Yeah, it's like very clearly it's not enough,
Yeah.
for everyone,
Yeah,
but it's enough
But
for
it's enough for a few, and it is
It's enough
very
for a few.
appreciated by those that do receive it. As the night progresses, as you wander the castle, the lights do come on. Mostly just as opposed to the kind of warm and decorative lights of the lodge, these are purely functional white incandescent. Most of them are in, like, caged in, like, there's no glass in the sconce or anything. It's just a little metal cage around the light. A number of which don't come on, having long burned out, be replaced. But enough light to, wander the halls of Rack, and still be able to see. Is there anywhere else you want to wander? How long do you want heading back down to your spot? And Big L, is there anything you want to do while you are down there alone, while your friends have gone off to see what they can in Ratcast?
I'm giving off terrible fucking vibes the whole time down here. I don't want to be approached. I don't want to be talked to. We need to get away from me.
Okay. Just sort of sitting down there, like, sharpening arrows on the concrete wall. Like,
Yeah, I'm the vibe killer right now. I'm afraid.
The vibe
Chopin is
killer.
standing in the doorway, like, very pointedly not looking in your direction ever.
Staring at him.
Staring at the back of his head while you slowly sharpen, like, a knife or something. For your part, they do bring you eventually a message while your friends are out. A message is brought to Chopin, who delivers it to you, that Fink will speak with you all in the morning. You all are welcome to stay the night here in this particular room. There are a number of not the most comfortable looking beds, but there are at least enough beds with fairly thin mattresses, but they do have pillows for you to stay, and a meal will be.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That I'm sorry, that is brought to Big L while while you
okay.
two are having your conversation with Small Scale.
Okay.
Not the meal, the message. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Just and Chopin delivers it like Fink says it well that he'll meet with you all tomorrow morning. Breakfast with him tomorrow morning, and you all can discuss how to proceed. You're welcome to stay here, or if you want to sleep out in the hab, you too. Just eyes you as you're sharpening a blade.
I don't think I want to leave. I think I want to stay real close by.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We got mattresses, pillows. You need any sort of entertainment, you let us know what it is you need. You're our guests.
Yeah, I'm your guest.
Right. Oh, look, here's your friends. Your friends. Hey, well, welcome back. Do you well, I mean, your friend can fill you in. Um I got somebody who knows Zima, said he'll be here tonight. Some point. I hope. Okay, I'm gonna wait in the hallway.
All right. This is Chopin.
Yeah, this is Chopin.
Thank you, Chopin.
Is there anywhere you wanted to welcome back? Is there anywhere you wanted to check before heading after your conversation with Small Scabs and looking around the top level? Is there anywhere else you wanted to look before you went back down to meet with Big L?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. Then you all are back down in the lower level, in your air quotes on the word stateroom, which is really just like a big bedroom, converted into a big bedroom. You have been told that Fink would like to meet with you in the morning for discussion over breakfast. If there is anything you need, they are happy to provide you with entertainment, food, whatever you require. And by happy, they mean they've been told to, and they don't want the shit out of them for not doing what they've been told.
Yeah. I want to know what rat entertainment is. I just asked them like,
Sure, entertain me. What do you got? What is it you do for fun here or to pass the time?
We got shows, I guess. We got. I'll be honest, I didn't really think you'd say yes, but we can arrange shows or
What sort of show do you have?
I want you all to see this piece of art from the book because this is amazing.
I thought you were gonna like show us the Ratatouille DVD.
This is someone doing a comedy show with their head in a television.
I
They're watching
definitely sign up for
TV.
that. Yes. Yeah, I think so.
The multiple chairs, and this guy is just like standing at the corner with a video.
It's my favorite show, dude.
It is essentially a stand-up comedy routine, and let me be honest, there is something lost in the translation because there are a lot of jokes that sort of reference goings on here in Rat Castle, or that reference the war with. There is a joke that referenced the war with the cat tribes until the look on Big L's face just sort of ends that joke in a squeak and moves on.
It's turned into a really bad heckler at the joke. No. Say the rest of the joke. So funny. So funny.
This goes on for probably 45 minutes, an hour. Dinner is brought to you in that time. It is pretty meager. It looks like it's mostly old, like canned goods that have been brought out of storage and probably probably a little past their prime, a little past their sell-by date, but still edible mostly. None of it is fresh. None of it is healthy, as I would. None of it is particularly healthy. You're getting, like canned chili and like canned hot dogs and things like that. But for Rat Castle, it's certainly a spread.
I think it's incredible.
Eventually, the entertainment leaves you. Your the two guards who were outside, not including Chopin, and Chopin just gives you one last look. If you need anything, just give a shout. I'm gonna be not far from here. I'll be across the hallway. Out here, one door down to the right. Boss says anything you need, you let us know. But prefer if you stay in your room once the lights go out.
Oh, what if I have to, get up?
I mean, you can do what you want. He just prefer if you stayed in for
Oh.
your safety and all that.
All right. You said the room down the hall, right?
Yeah. Next door down on the right. It's the next door. It's red.
Okay.
It says something like janitorial. I don't know what that means.
Uh-huh.
All right, yeah, good night. He very awkwardly and uncomfortably closes the door.
What?
How are things down here?
I ask Big L.
Oh, I wasn't paying that much attention to what was going on down here. I was thinking about other things.
Oh. We made a friend with a
I tell him about the trading rat.
Small scat.
Oh,
Small scale.
okay. That's good. That's good.
I think it bodes well that a significant portion, or a portion, of Rat Town here might favor our way of doing things.
Oh, that's real good. Yeah. No, I think that's great. That definitely make a lot of things a little easier.
A little
Good
easier,
portion.
hopefully.
I definitely tell Big L about the plan. Like the goal of the plan is to try to make use of the rats against the Watchers, right? To try to turn them into as I spoke with you, try to turn them into our allies. By like making them see that the Watchers are the enemy, that the real enemy for them.
Yeah. No, I'm all for that. I think that makes the most logical sense. Yeah. Uh, I'm a little bit slow on the uptake now of that. Oh God.
Is your age catching up to you?
Nah, not my age. Okay, a little bit of my age, but I I'm just a little, angry. So it'll be hard to work with him after everything we see.
I know. It'll be hard for everyone.
Yeah. But the bigger picture matters more.
We have to hope it does. That all of this is worth something. It has to be.
Yeah. Yeah. It has to be.
Hey, how's Hugh's girlfriend doing?
I was just about to ask Ted about that actually. Oh my gosh. Can I make it up? Can I make it up? I'll do it right now.
Absolutely, you go for it.
Oh, okay. Like she talked about you a couple of times, you. I'm not gonna lie. Seemed like she was totally digging you. What exactly happened versus what I'm saying. It's more of that like she was interested in like his techniques and shit. Like, no, she totally won. Yeah. Yeah, no, she's digging you, bro.
I mean, well, I mean, we've got resistance work to. There's no time for that. Is it hot in here? Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, bro. No, she still got that cat totem and everything.
Yeah, I give you a nudge.
She's still got the totem.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say much unless are you feeling the rat girl now? Did you switch sides?
I mean, come on. Look, I. Oh God, I think I'm
Hey,
a little late. I better sit down. Ooh.
hey, hey, I get it, man. I was young at one point, I get it. You keep your options open. You're free, you know?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Look, I mean, um, I'm not leaving here. While those cats are still in cages, and maybe if we're successful in convincing Fink that letting them go is in his best interest, I guess at that point it would almost be cruel to leave the cats to wander back to their habitat on their own.
It's
So
dangerous out there.
it is dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous out there. And so somebody would have to take them back, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess if the people here, I guess that means us. So we'd have to go back to the cat tribe just to keep them safe, of course.
Hey. No, yes, of course, I hear you. I totally hear you.
I'm glad we're all on the same page and only focused on the importance of resistance work and of freeing the cats. And that's it.
I had the
Mhm.
biggest shitting grin on my face, like full teeth, all of it. It's slightly unsettling. Yeah. Oh,
After a little while, there is a knock at your door, and a large piebald kind of white and brown rat opens the door and pokes his head through. Um, I hear you're looking for Zimmer.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's correct.
Do you know him?
Do I know you?
Mm, I don't think so, but To be honest, it's our first time in Rat Town, so I don't know if I'm good at names and faces here yet. I'm Bieber93.
Yeah, I'm Zimmer,
Oh,
17. Not every
It-
day people come into Rat Castle and start asking about you.
it's a pleasure. I'm Eiserman 19. It's a pleasure to meet you. Come in. Come in. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
There's a lot of food in here and space and
Feel
uh,
free to stretch out.
what can I do for you? Why are you here asking about me?
Well, I guess that. Well, we heard a rumor that you heard a rumor about a human. I'm just gauging to see his reaction to that.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Wait a minute. I pull back the mask. It's a human in a rat costume.
It's three
Like, what
humans.
is-
It's Chuck E. Cheese.
It's 3 humans in a rat.
And we would have got it away with it too if it weren't reptiles and badgers. Oh god.
Sense of motion.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about
This is a
that.
real fucked up Scooby Doo episode.
You want to push that?
I do not. That's
I'm just
about,
kidding.
yeah, that's all I can do right there.
I want to push
Very
it.
good.
I want 3 failure.
One success is enough to note the look that, not just note, but also understand the look that goes across his face is a mix of relief that this is about something he does seem to know about,
Mhm.
but also just there's a glimmer of someone who feels like they may have just hooked someone.
Mm.
Oh, the human. You want to you're here because of the human. Yeah, I can. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah. I know where the human is. I can take you to the human. I got him. They're not in the castle. I kept them safe from the watchers. Figured if the watchers came here, they'd find him. He was real hurt when I found him. But I got him all set up at a place. What
You got a human caption.
No, not captured. Not captured. No, kept him safe. He's still recovering, you see. Still hurt from his running with the watchers, and I found a little den for him. I can introduce you, you know, if it's worth it to you.
And I have gotten the sense that this is a con. Is that
I mean,
accurate? Or am I
you
reading
add a
too much
little
into
bit,
it?
yes.
Okay.
At least a little bit.
Right. Well, hey, that's amazing. I mean, no one's ever seen a human, not that I can recall. And word's gotten out, and lots of people have died about this. And if we know your name, I'm sure others know it too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're not the first person asking to come see him, but
Oh, so there have been others that have asked. So far,
yeah.
everybody's been friendly?
Well, I mean, for the most part, some people have made it worth it to go see him. The human, he's real particular on his keeping his privacy. Says that the run-in with the Watchers was a real problem.
Yeah, it usually is.
Yeah, so you understand why you've got to make it got to have a good reason for him to let his guard down, let the security down, and let folks in. You understand?
I do. What I don't understand is why he'd be interested in compromising that security to help you make a profit. That doesn't really check out.
Wait, what do you mean a profit?
What are you talking about? Sometimes I mean he's got to eat, so people I've got to bring him food, keep him safe.
Hmm.
Show us.
I mean I can take you close. I'm not gonna. I can't take you to him without him saying it's okay.
I walk up real close. I say to him, I impose myself on him, and I say,
Show us.
That sounds like some domination incoming.
"It is."
Yeah, absolutely. This I mean, this dude is like rank 2. There's virtually no chance that you
I mean, I did miss on 12 dice earlier today.
I mean, you are
Um,
rolling dominate at +10 for rank, +1 for outnumbering him, -1 because he's got an avid reason for not wanting to do this. So, dominate +10.
plus 10 skill die?
Yeah, like I said, I mean,
Holy
And I'm
gang,
helping.
this, and you're helping?
so 11. Like I said, I think you've got this.
Okay, this
You don't
then
even have to roll if you don't want to.
I need to. It's the most die I've ever rolled in this game. We
Four
got more
successes.
successes. Do I push?
Push! Oh my god, push! You break yourself.
Yeah, I don't push.
Uh, he looks up at you, gives a very loud and audible gulp. Uh, yeah, yeah, of course. I'll take you right to it, but we will have to. He's like I said, he's not in the castle. We gotta go.
I'm gonna start sniffing them.
We gotta go out to where I've got him.
Then we go out. We have permission.
Right? Yeah. Um. Okay. You sure you don't want to do it in the morning when it's light out?
No,
It's at least a 30-minute walk.
Oh, I could use the exercise after dinner.
Oh. Yeah, dinner. Okay.
Is there food in here beyond our food that we have with us? Like,
Yeah,
did
I
they
mean
bring us
they had
food?
brought you food.
Oh, okay. Can I give like some to him?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean there's probably like I don't know, you can give him whatever's left in one of the cans of food you were brought, or give him a can.
Yeah, I give him I hold the cane and I say,
Half now, half when we see the human.
Okay, yeah, you just want to see him? I'll take you to him right now, no problem.
Man. Hey, I hope you're not lying,
No.
because I will have to find you.
Yeah, no, I'll take you. I'll take you to the human.
Don't
Takes you.
run.
No, of course not. Takes you up the stairs, through the gates. The guards give you a weird look of like, why the fuck are you leaving? Close the gates behind you. It is, true to his word, about a 30-minute walk uh, through through the rat habitat, through the forest, and approaches a small building. Is generous. It's basically like a shack, and there is faint light coming from inside. It says, "I hold on. I'm gonna go right in. I'm gonna let him know you're here. Okay? I'll be right back. I swear I'm not gonna run off. I wouldn't. I mean, you've got you hold on to that food. I'll be right back for it. Okay? I just want
And
to let
that's
him
the
know you're
last
here,
we ever saw of him.
and he can decide whether he wants to talk to you guys. Okay?"
Oh, no, it's not. I can smell this guy for days.
Swear, I'm just gonna go in right there. It's a straight walk from here to there. I won't run.
Zimmer, come on. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm looking for a reason.
Don't give him a reason. Come on, you're giving him reasons.
Just okay. He
We're
just
cool.
starts slowly walking toward. He's basically backing away from you, but towards this shack. Like, no, I just got to let him know. He gets real nervous. You know, he's trying to lay low. I'm trying to be safe. It's a human, right? Like, it's a human. Like the Watchers said, we got to keep him
You-
safe.
You're making me nervous now.
Well, you're making me nervous.
Okay,
How do
we're all
I
getting
know you?
nervous.
How
We're
do I
all
know
getting
you're not
nervous
trying to
here.
kill this guy?
We don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him or you or anyone here.
I'm not helping. I'm not helping him with this one. I feel.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
yeah, like my man Bieber said, we don't want to kill you.
Realistically, if you want to follow him to the shack,
Yeah,
he
absolutely.
cannot stop you. You outnumber him. You are certainly better fighters than him. He just sort of you could see him visibly fold, like
Mhm.
as he realizes that whatever he planned, whatever he thought was going to happen, this ain't it. It ain't working. And takes you to the shack. You can see that the glow from the inside is from some sort of there is a plastic tube on the ground glowing with a very, very faint and dying bluish light.
Mhm.
But what you really notice as you approach is the smell. The smell of something that is dead, has been dead, and has been dead for a while.
Mhm.
And opening the door to this shack, you can see that there is, in fact, a dead body. Probably was a human. It is sitting up in a chair, kind of Weekend at Bernie's style. There are ropes tying it, not tying it to the chair as in this was a person alive when it went in. No,
Mhm.
these are ropes designed to make it look like this is an individual.
Oh, this is a full Weekend at Bernie's situation.
This is a full-on Weekend at Bernie's situation.
Awesome.
The show that Zimmer puts on of, oh my God, he's dead. It's horrible. I don't know what could have happened. Someone must have found him.
Oh no, 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 no! No, we're so close. No.
I rush forward to try to save the human.
I'm gonna get in front of the door.
This human is quite dead. There are a number of there are a number of holes that are just straight through the body, completely cauterized. You have seen this a few times. Actually, before I say that, anyone who's investigating can make a comprehend roll to get some idea of what might have happened to this.
Oh my God, we be comprehending?
We are comprehending.
Comprehend. Yo,
Oh, yeah.
I'm a comprehender.
Comprender.
We're comprenders, dude.
Comprending.
So this person has been dead for a while and have begun to decompose. What is the most likely killer is the number of small cauterized holes that go straight through their body. Probably laser fire. You all have seen that. You have seen the Sentinels, the weapons that the Sentinels have, or sometimes the drones. His clothes are newer than you would expect to see. This is like they're at odds with the idea of this being a human, a long lost human. This person. I mean, they're ruined, don't get me wrong. Like there's holes all over him. Dude definitely crapped his pants when he died. Like this is a grotesque scene. But this is not a mutant. This is not, well, at the very least, it's not a mutant animal. This is not an ape that just happens to look very human. This is not a rat. This was a human being. And is honestly, even in its current state, kind of awe-inspiring for the three of you, because this is proof of what humans mostly minus the laser holes looked like. That this matches the things that you have seen in papers and on walls in the ruins of Paradise Valley. But this guy's been dead for a while. At least Gamma with 2 successes. This guy's been dead for at least 2-3 months. Like it smells.
Oh, it's really bad.
Real
then.
bad.
Okay, yeah. I just I kind of like sink to my knees, my little spindly legs sprawling out, and just like a little slump. As I just kind of sit there looking at this gross body.
Hewlett's going through pocket, like anything, trying to find anything on this human.
Absolutely nothing on this human. He
Okay.
has very clearly been picked over
Yeah.
some time ago.
They were gonna save us. they were gonna save Haley.
I think. I think Hewlett is going to snap off a finger, snap off a pinky, and
Yeah, it is gooey. It is covered in flies. It's pretty gross.
yeah,
But you have a
yucky.
yeah, I'm gonna do my best to strip all the whatever goo, skin, anything, like get it down to the bone.
I mean, that would take some time, but yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll get as much as I can off in the moment.
Yeah, I mean, actually, you know what? Probably, given it's been this body
Mhm.
is as decomposed as it is, you can probably find a finger, mostly
Right.
bone at this point.
Yeah, and I'll fish a piece of thread out of my pack and tie it around the pinky and tie the string around my neck and mumble something about for good luck.
You have a necklace. You have a pinky necklace.
Mm-hmm. Got a human pinky necklace.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This is like a relic, bro. This is kind of crazy. Right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like a holy relic.
Okay. Cool. What happened to all that stuff about the human and his safe?
Look, I found him like this, not here, near the fence. Uh, just getting food to bring people out to meet him, but then he would just wave and it worked better when he didn't smell so bad.
Again,
What fence did you find him by?
The outer fence.
I'll grab him by the lapels. Well, where? Where exactly? Where?
He points vaguely to the northeast. Off in that direction. I'd gone across. I'd gone across. Almost to the head of the river. I was real desperate to find something to eat. And he was sort of just slumped on the fence, so I pulled him through. I was trying to save him, but he was already.
yeah. Gamma.
I kind of just like blankly turn my head towards you.
Give me the word and I'll do it.
Hey, no, come on.
He's hungry.
He can eat after he helps me dig. I'm going to start digging right there.
You heard him.
Does not take long. You are
Yeah.
This guy will in an attempt to not be killed, do his best to assist.
What do you think his name was?
I don't know what humans like to be called. Maybe they had like a theme, but like how they do with the tribes.
According to his pants, his name is Lee.
Lee.
Yeah,
Motherfucker. Where's
I
the
fucking-
reward Benny
I-
button?
I hate this guy.
All right, well,
Let's kick Ted out of here. Actually,
help me get Lee into the hole.
I mean, but yeah, okay. We're still getting people who wanted to see him. Me-
Do you want to
Fine.
get in the hole with him?
No, I'm good. Sorry. Helps you track this body. This is a grotesque.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
you have
someone
said
grabs
it.
the arms, someone grabs the legs, and he comes apart in the
yeah, it's a
middle.
real nightmare
and
fuel.
the torso just
Yeah.
splits under the ground
Yeah.
and just like wet slap
Yeah.
onto the ground.
Oh, Lee.
pick it up.
Look, I got a plastic. I got a sheet
Pick him
here
up.
we can put him on. Drag him into the. We could have just dragged the chair he was sitting in and dumped him. It takes you a bit, but you get the body into the
Right.
hole.
Cover it up.
Please don't put me in there.
Well,
Uh,
hold on. We should say something, right? I mean, this was a human.
Well, no, I completely agree. But do we say it before or after we cover the grave up?
Well, he does kind of smell. I guess you're right.
I mean, I don't know that there is like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just figured.
Oh,
Let's-
I just figured. I mean, you were digging a hole. I figured, you knew.
Well, I figured we put him to rest and then we'd say something. But if there's a way this works,
Well, in the terrarium, we just kind of push you out into the water, and then the crocodiles. They do what they do.
That's a wild statement since there are no non-mutant crocodiles in here.
Yeah.
I get hungry. Okay.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if that's how it works. It just seems like it should work that way.
Hey,
No,
hey,
You're
hey,
basically
Jeff.
just saying we feed all of our dead to a
Right.
certain segment of our population.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jeff.
like-
I heard another frog ate it. We're gonna have good brunch today.
Yeah, and I'm gonna eat him.
Yeah.
I'm cool with them people. They're cool. They got nice eats every time.
They got great eats. Every time we hang out, they got something cooking.
Right. So we'll cover Lee up and then
Yep.
I mean, like one bite.
If you want to take a bite out of that, that's your business.
No, I don't want to eat Lee.
I was hoping to.
I mean,
Not
look,
now.
everybody mourns and respects the dead in a different way, and I'm not here to judge. It is. You might need a spoon, but
No, I'm not eating that shit. I don't-
okay. Well, Lee, sorry that I didn't get to meet you sooner. I really wish I had, but I'm still glad that I did meet you. It confirms a lot of what I thought to be true or felt to be true, and I just hope that we can do right by you, and maybe we can meet some of your relatives in the future and let them know that we put you to rest.
I used to believe that you were gods, but you're just full of the same stuff we are.
I don't say anything else.
So you're gonna go back, right? I can guide you back to the castle.
We're all going to
Yeah.
go back. And you're going to let Lee rest from now on.
Yeah. No, I'm not going near that again.
Sure Lee appreciates that. And I know that I do. I know this was a little strange. December 17, but I do appreciate it.
I appreciate you not being mad. Not putting
To
me
be
in the
clear,
hole with
I'm
them.
livid. But it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate that you found him and brought him here. And if you hadn't have done that, me and my friends wouldn't have met him.
He nods and closes the door to the shack, picks up the very faintly glowing stick, and begins to take you all back to the castle.
So, hey, I give him the can of food. You know, a deal well struck.
He is both surprised and extremely appreciative. The sun by now has fully set. It is like moving in on 1 o'clock. You all getting back towards Rat Castle. Given that there's only the one entrance, you're having to swing around past the building and turn back to get to the entrance. And if everyone could make scout rolls for me.
Scout roll.
These scout rolls.
Ooh.
Scout. Nah, I'm shook.
Big
As am
L,
I.
you are the only one to notice. You all are probably maybe 10 more minutes, maybe like a quarter mile from the entrance to Rat Castle. The woods have crept up on you. Lots of taller trees, vines, the same sort of stuff that is crawling all over castle itself. And Zimmer is in the lead with the glow stick, providing a very meager amount of illumination. You are the only one, Big L, who notices that there are 4 individual. Let me double check that number. I believe it is 4 individuals who are waiting above you in the trees, hiding up within the vines, out of immediate line of sight. Zimmer has not noticed, and your friends have not noticed. And you have just a moment of realization before these individuals. No, it is 6 of them.
Oh, okay.
Without a sound, land amongst you all. They don't grab you. They do grab Zimmer. 2 of them grab Zimmer, put a hand over his mouth, and a brief moment of panic before you realize you know at least one of these people. You recognize a group of members of the cat tribe, including Nightclaw, who is here.
Oh shit.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't expect to find you all here. Want to help us get our friends? And that's where we will stop for the evening. Because it is 12:45 or 12:40.